Morning, everyone. This is Coffee with Wes, and this is Tuesday, May the 20th, 2025. We're running a little bit late today. Well, actually, quite a bit late today, right? Let me get another sip of coffee, and I'll tell you what's going on, if you'd like to know. So I got up early this morning, and found out that we had some plumbing issues in the house. We live on like a split level bi-level house. So we live upstairs and also in the basement. That's part of our house. And well, there was some backup in the basement and downstairs. So we had to get a hold of the city, and it was all on them, of course. And but we have to do the cleanup in our house, which is not, it's bad enough, but it's not real bad. And so anyway, they came in a couple of minutes. There were tree roots in one of the lines that the city takes care of, and so they got that all cleared out, and boom, we're on our way. So we're in the midst of cleaning up. So remember us in prayer today as we clean up from this mess. And you know, it's never good, but you know, when you think about the fact that I think there are over 30 homes south of Marion, between Marion and Harrisburg, that were hit by the tornado that came around this area on Friday. So I mean, we don't have anything to complain about. And then also, I've been looking, and the forecast for today is between 5 and 9 p.m. this evening. We're also supposed to have some more storms. So I don't think they're as bad as the ones on Friday, but storms are storms nonetheless. And the ground is just so waterlogged, it's unbelievable. But anyway, so y'all that are living somewhere else, y'all remember us down here in Southern Illinois in prayer, and we would certainly appreciate it. Okay, that's enough of me, and that's enough of what's going on here. Tell me what's going on with you. Put that in the comments. I'd like to know what's going on with you. How's your day shaping up today on this Tuesday? What do you have planned? What are you going to be doing? Kind of let us all know. Let us in on the secret, right? What's taking place. Okay, let's go ahead and look at our time together. Let's see if we can bring something together and take it and use it in our day today. So today's big idea is this: fear fades when we realize that God's power exceeds the threat. That's a great idea. Fear fades when we realize God's power exceeds the threat, whatever the threat might be. So I'm going to read verses 15 and 16. We're in 2 Kings chapter 6 this week, and just a couple of verses, and then we'll talk about them a little bit. Verse 15. When the servant of the man of God got up early and went out, he discovered an army with horses and chariots surrounding the city. And so he asked Elisha, "Oh, my master, what are we to do?" And Elisha said, "Don't be afraid, for those who are with us outnumber those who are with them." That's a great verse, verse 16. Those who are with us far outnumber those who are with them. Don't be afraid. Okay, so here's the background. Here's what's going on. We talked a little bit about this yesterday. So the king of Syria, of Aram, if you will, is at war with the people of Israel. And as was often the case. And then every time that the king of Syria made a plan to attack the people of Israel, their troops, they knew what the plan was. And what had happened was that the Lord had told Elisha what the plans of the king of Syria were, and then he reported them to the king of Israel. See how that went? And then they made the proper defenses against it. And so so they finally figure out, the Syrians do, they finally figure out that it's Elisha, the Old Testament, the prophet of God, who is leaking their battle plans. And so they've gone out finding Elisha, which I find kind of strange, since if Elisha knows what they're going to do ahead of time, he knows, right, that they're going to be after him. Anyway, so on one morning, Elisha's servant wakes up and he looks out the window and he finds that the city that they're staying in, I think it's Dothan, the city of Dothan is surrounded by the enemy forces, by the Syrians. And his immediate reaction is to panic. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? And Elisha's response is calm assurance. Calm assurance. And he says, those who are with us are more than those who are with them. So don't be afraid. Here's what we can take from this, okay? When fear grabs a hold of us, and we have lots of things that make us afraid. You know, we can talk about the fact that we shouldn't be afraid. We can talk about the fact there's no need to be afraid. But, you know, at times we get afraid, right? We are fearful. And so when fear grabs hold, we often forget who's with us. And, you know, we look around at our world and it may be dangerous, chaotic. The people around us may rise up even against us individually. The spiritual attacks from the evil one may intensify. You know, it just seems like everything is just closing in on us, and we don't know what to do. We're just fearful. But here's the application. Here's what we see, what we read in this passage. But if we belong to the Lord, we are never alone, and we're never outmatched. And so today, the challenge is to ask the Lord, Lord, help shift my perspective from fear to faith, so that when I look at those things, instead of reacting with fear, help me, oh God, to react in faith, knowing that those who are with me are much greater than those who are against me. Here's the thought for today. Here's what you can take with you as you go through the day. Fear is loud, right? Fear is loud. But faith listens for the quiet assurance that God is still in control. Oh man, what a great thought to take with us today. People all around us are shrieking with fear, and we need to ask the Lord to help us react in faith and to listen for the calm assurance that God is still in control. Folks, I hope you have a great Tuesday. Hope things go well with you today. Hope things go well this evening. And yeah, if you don't mind, just drop me a sentence there in the comments. Let me know, what's your plans for today? What are you going to be doing today? I'm going to be doing cleanup. That's what I'm going to be doing today. All right, folks, have a great day. See you again real soon about this time, maybe a little bit earlier tomorrow. Who knows? Bye.